All right, friends, we're going to start off. We're going to do 3 rounds, and hopefully we can feel our hamstrings today. And we're going to do 10, oh, I can already feel them, they're sore. 10 good mornings, not as bad as yesterday. Yesterday I could only go to like here. So we're going to go 10 good mornings, and then we're going to take our band, and we're going to do overhead or 10 pull-aparts, or Andy, bring it here, 10 pull-aparts here. And then we're going to do 5x5 single leg deadlifts. So focus on just your form, no weight. You can alternate, you can go 5 on one side, then 5 on the other, whatever works for you, okay? So 3 rounds, 10 good mornings, 10 pull-aparts, and then 5x5 single leg deadlifts. Here we go. Good morning. I'm going to be able to feel my legs a little bit more after we get through this warm-up. Because, man, we got to do lateral lunges more often. That's what that tells me. It's okay. Reminds us of muscles we don't always work. We got 5x5 single leg deadlifts. So finding that balance on that foot, keeping your back nice and flat, keeping your back not rounded. So don't go forward like this. Think about shoulders back just like you would in a deadlift. But our balance will probably be a little off because it's the first thing we're doing this morning. So don't rush it. There you go, Katie, nice. There you go, Andy. Don't worry about how high you can get the back leg. My left leg is a lot more challenging for me than my right, even though my right seems to be my issue today. Usually it's my left. That, and watch where your hips go. You want your hips squared to your mat and not so much like twisting your hip when you bring it back. Nice, Katie. That's exactly how you do that. You put your hands in your hips and you just hinge back. Now, another way we can do this too, because there are single legs in our workout, is kickstanding our foot if our balance is off, and then just pushing back into that hip. So this is almost the equivalent of a single leg deadlift as well. And they won't all be perfect. It's my left hip. I have a harder time keeping, when I'm on my left leg, keeping my hips square than I do on my right. I don't know why, my hips just wants to turn that way. Ooh, feel my legs now. Andy. There you go, Katie, nice. Okay. Nice, Katie. Okay, friends, this is similar to Monday, but completely different exercises. So it's along the same premise of time like we did on Monday. So we're going to start off with 12-minute AMRAP. We're going to do, so Andy, use barbell for your deadlifts. So 10 kettlebell, dumbbell, barbell. So Katie, if you want a kettlebell, dumbbell, or kettlebell, hey, I can't talk this morning. Kettlebell deadlift, you may. So we're going to do 10 deadlifts. So I'm going to use a heavier weight for this part. I'm going to do 10 deadlifts and rock out 10 of them. Really awesome. Then I'm going to do a 5x5 single leg deadlift. You can use a dumbbell, kettlebell, whatever you want to do, 2 dumbbells. And I'm going to, just like you're warming up. Okay, now if you're like, I'm all over the place and my balance is everywhere, my back's not going in the right position, then kickstand it back here. Let me step back so you can see it, or step forward so you can see it. So if I kickstand my foot on my toes and then push back into my hip, I can get into that same position in that hamstring. So if you notice that your balance is like, woo, all over the place, kickstand your foot back, okay? And you're gonna go 5 single leg deadlift on one side, 5 on the other. And then we're gonna do 5 presses on one side, 5 on the other. Katie, if your weight isn't heavy enough, you can do both dumbbells. Or you can press the kettlebell over your head. That's fine too. 5 presses, and then you got 10 push-ups. So any which way that you can do 10 quality awesome push-ups. So it's 10 deadlifts, 5 single legs, 5 single presses, and 10 push-ups. That makes sense? Katie's like, yep, that makes sense. Andy's like, yep, that makes sense. Andy, you good to go? Yep, he's good. Okay, so just remember it's 10, then 5x5, 5x5, 10. So it's like the 5x5s are sandwiched by the 10. All right, Katie, you ready to rock? She's ready. All right, guys, 12 minutes. Think just like on Monday. You're going for like 3 to 4 rounds of really good strength form work. All right, here we go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice, Andy. Nice, Katie. Ten deadlifts, 5x5 single legs. Here you go, Andy. Nice, Katie. just not gonna happen today. I want to. It's not gonna happen either. Sometimes you're having days like me where that 20 is just not gonna go up on my right side today. Nice, Andy. Coming up on 3 minutes in. There you go, Andy. Keep your shoulders back. Yes. You feel that all over the hamstring. Here we go, Katie. Nice. Nice, Andy. Now, if you don't want to hold on to one dumbbell when you're doing a single leg deadlift, you can hold on to two. I grab two 12s, so I grab lighter ones. So that way I have them next to me on my sides at first, and then I bring them forward. Ooh, I'm not so strong on this side. Thanks, Andy. Nice, Andy. Find your balance. Coming up on halfway. Make sure you take some rest. I'm through 2 rounds. I know, Andy, you're right in front of me. He's like, I can move with these movements. There's no squatting today. There was enough lunges yesterday that I was like concerned I wasn't going to get into a squat today. Halfway right there. So if it makes you laugh that your coach didn't program squats today because she was concerned she wouldn't be able to get there, there you go. It wasn't because of you today, Eddie. It was because of me. There you go, Katie. Nice, Andy. 4 or 5 rounds, what we're shooting for. Probably no more than 6. I'm shooting for about 4 rounds. And I'm going to show my left side with a kickstanded foot. Ooh, those hands. They're sore. There you go, Katie. Nice. Nice, Andy. That last one looks really good. See what happens when we warm up compared to our first one that we did, and we're like, I'm falling all over the place. Coming up on almost 9 minutes. Going till 12. Nice job, you guys. Here you go, Andy. Push that hip back. Then we're reminded of how much our hamstrings are sore. And mine are loosening up a little bit as we move. Minute and a half. One minute. Woo. 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Finish out those last 5 by 5. Woo! So Katie, you should probably got through like 4 rounds. I bet you did. Handy, I think you got through like 6. But that's all good though. There's some with the squatting these days. This makes it so you can actually move and keep moving and not have to modify you. Okay. Just like on Monday, we did a 40-second work, 20-second rest, back and forth, 2 exercises. Okay. Let me grab a 15 for this. Okay, so this first part, we had 2 exercises. We got dumbbell lift and chops. You could do these standing if you want, but I think you guys are pretty good at transitioning back and forth. Lift and chops, so we're going to do 20 seconds per side. And bicycles, okay? So, lift and chops. You could be in half kneeling and be right here. So think about squeezing your butt. And it's just like we do almost like a Russian twist, but we're going hip to side of our head. Okay, we're trying to keep our torso somewhat squared and shoulders squared to the front. So it's less about twisting your whole body, okay? Keep this nice and engaged, just like when we're in a Russian twist. So when you hear the halfway mark, this is what you're gonna do. Switch legs, right? Because we're gonna go 20 seconds one side, 20 seconds the other side. So it's just like this. Switch legs. If you would want to stand, you could. You just need to squeeze your butt so your body doesn't move. Second exercise, you guys know. Right here. Now, it's 40-second goes. So your lift and chop isn't going to feel that bad because we're going to be switching sides. Those bicycles. Don't come out of the gate too hot with the bicycles because otherwise you're going to be dying halfway through. Okay, friends, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. There's no jumping jacks today. And there's no burpees. All right, here we go. 5 seconds. Pick a side. 3, 2, 1. We're lifting, chopping. Keeping your core tight, keeping your glute squeezed. So my left glute, I am squeezing. Almost feeling a little stretch in my hip. In 3, 2, 1, switch it up. Other side. Keep your core tight. Everything squeezed.
10 seconds.
Hip to side of your head. Bring it across your body like you're chopping it. Rest. Come into your mat. Should be someone on the mat. Bicycles, friends, 40 seconds. So don't interlace your hands behind your head. Here we go.
Let's go.
Keep it open. Keep your back on the mat. Keep breathing. Keep your chest open, keep your throat open so you can breathe.
Halfway there.
Halfway. Goal is to move for that whole 40 seconds.
10 seconds.
You guys got this.
Rest.
Rest. We're lifting, chopping. So you're going to set yourself back up again. 10 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Right here. Keep your butt squeezed. Keep your core tight. 20 seconds. Can you imagine if we just did 40 seconds of this on one side and then 40 seconds on the other for 5 rounds? You guys are like, oh, thank you for the bicycles. Halfway, switch it up. Forgot to give you a little warning on that one. And if you feel like
10
your
seconds.
other side is not getting the second side you go to, you can always start with that one next round.
Rest.
Bicycles. Five seconds. Here we go. 2, 1. When you bring your legs back to a bent position, try to have them
Halfway there.
at 90 degrees with your feet like you could stand on the ground if you were standing.
10 seconds. Rest.
Rest and bring it up. Now, if you want, switch sides so you start on the opposite side for your lift and chop. That way, if you got a few less seconds the last round, we can make up for it. Here we go. 3, 2,
Let's go.
1. Squeeze that glute. Keep that weight close. So imagine you're chopping wood. You lift it, you chop it. But you keep your core tight all at the same time.
Halfway there.
Switch it. I almost forgot. I was getting too into that side.
10 seconds. Rest.
Woo, back to bicycles. Round 3. Almost done. Going to 5. And we're going to do the same thing. 2 more exercises. I was a sweat fest after this on Monday. Here we go. Bend those legs 90 degrees. And side to side. It's less about how far your legs get down. I reset each time. So I bring it back to this neutral position. Almost so you think tabletop, upside down. Like a dead bug almost.
Halfway there.
And then I bring my elbow over to my opposite knee, keeping my back on the mat,
10 seconds.
keeping my throat open. Ooh, get warmed up.
Rest.
Round 4, lift and chop. Start on that opposite side. Then we started the first 2 rounds. Equal these out. 10 seconds. We're switching it halfway. 5. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze that glute. Keep it close. We are switching in 5, 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. Other side. Round 4.
10 seconds. Rest.
If you notice your wrists are sore tomorrow, could be possibly from the way we're holding dumbbells. Keep that in mind. When you're like, why are my wrists sore? They might not be, but they might be. Bicycles, and 1 more round. Here we go.
Let's go.
Slow and controlled. Focus on good form for every single rep. And focus on breathing. Keeping your back on the mat.
Halfway there. 10 seconds. Rest.
Coming in the last round, pick whichever side you want to start on for lift and chop. You got an Iron Man superhero in your house. Here we go. Iron Man needs to save me. He's trying to save Mom from the workout. I miss the days when my kids used to dress up in Halloween costumes all year round. But we still have some around here. I'm pretty sure I got a full-on, switch it up, NASA astronaut costume upstairs. Should give that to you, Katie, because it would probably fit your son.
10 seconds.
It's a cool one. I got it in Florida at the airport. Like, it looks legit.
Rest.
And it's orange and it's super cool. Oh my God, he might fit in it. Oh my God, I might have to give it to you. Does he like space? Yes, okay, good to know. If I can find it, he might be getting a spacesuit. Here we go, last round of bicycles. Or not a full-on spacesuit, just orange. Says astronaut on it. Has all the cool patches. Nice job, you guys. 2 more different exercises, same premise after this, except we're moving a little more.
Halfway there. 10 seconds.
Almost there.
Well done.
Woo, that should have been like a warm-up, friends. Are we ready to like actually do the workout now? Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. Woo, grab water. Let me show you what we got. Because we got one more 10-minute and a finisher. Okay. We're doing 40 seconds of plank drags. So I'm probably going to grab, for plank drags, I usually do 20s or 25s. I'm probably going to go 20 today. So we really want to focus on staying in that plank position and not bringing our hips up to a down dog. So dropping it down. I also bring my hand in just a little bit. So then that way I can really balance all my weight without moving my hips so much. Like, I don't want to pull and move my hips all the way over there. I want to keep it nice and square. So just notice where you put your hand. I might be doing 25. So we have plank drags off of our shoulders for 20 seconds. Mountain climbers for 40. So remember, with mountain climbers for 40, find your breathing, because that's what's going to be important. I'm actually going to go 25 on my plank drags. Okay, friends, plank drags, mountain climbers. Ready? Ready as we're ever going to be. Here we go. 5 seconds. Plank drags. Set it up. Keep your core. If your weight is lighter, then I expect your core to be super engaged. I expect your body to not really be moving a whole lot. If you got a heavier weight, sometimes it takes a little bit longer.
Halfway there.
Halfway. Nice job, guys. Opposite hand reaches across.
10 seconds. Rest.
Rest. I would get off of your shoulders. I always feel mountain climbers in my shoulders. So mountain climbing that you can sustain, you might be getting slower as rounds go. That's okay. You ready in 5, 3, 2,
Let's go.
1. Here we go. I'm going to find a pace to start with first before I just come out of the gate super hot. I want to keep trying to move for that whole 40 seconds if I can. Keep breathing. Halfway.
Seconds.
Keep it up.
Rest.
Woo, rest. Soften the shoulders. Plank drags. I'm gonna be sweaty by the end of this one. For sure. 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2,
Let's go.
1. Bring it across.
Halfway there. 10 seconds. Rest.
Rest. How do you know if you've picked the right weight for a plank drag? If it feels like you can just go, 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 you should probably up your weight if you have it. I'm using a 25 and it forces my core to work a little bit more, which makes my heart rate get up there. Ooh, here we go. Mountain climbers. Let's get them. Get those mountain climbers. Focus on breathing and moving the entire time.
Halfway there.
Halfway.
Seconds. Rest.
Woo! Off them shoulders. Aren't you glad this wasn't mountain climbers and burpees? So glad it wasn't mountain climbers and burpees. You guys are like, no thank you. Here we go.
Let's go.
Round 3, we're plank dragging. 5 rounds. We're over halfway, or almost halfway after this exercise. Oh, my dog scrub.
Halfway there. 10 seconds. Rest.
Rest. Keep breathing. 10 seconds for your mountain climber. Get ready in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Keep breathing. Keep finding a pace that you can do for the whole 40 seconds. My pace feels slow, but I'm able to go for the whole 40 seconds. And I'm breathing.
Halfway there.
Halfway.
Seconds.
Keep it up. Rest. Whoo, getting sweaty now. Round 4. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Round 4, you guys. Nice job. We're at the tail end of this workout. Nice job, guys.
Halfway there.
rest. Back to mountain climbers. Whoo! I know, you're like, dang. So I saved this one for the second part of the workout. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Find those mountain climbers. Find that happy place or that tolerable place. You're like, happy place, huh? What is that? Find that place you can go to in your head and just kind of zone out and keep moving those legs.
Halfway there.
We're running from bears. Andy might be running from bears. He was just camping. Katie's running from Ironman.
10 seconds.
She's like, don't make me laugh. Keep going. Woo! Rush, she's like, don't make me laugh about Ironman right now. Last round. Woo! Plank drags. I promise our finisher is on our back. You're like, Shavasana? Yeah, I'm sorry. Here we go.
Let's go.
Last round of plank drags. Best plank you got. Keep those hips stable. Feet go wider to make it a little easier, but not too wide.
Halfway there.
Halfway, keep it up.
Seconds. Rest.
Woo! Last mountain climber. Last one. So if you got a little extra in there, feel free to use it. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Last round. Here we go. Come on. You don't have to do these again after this. Keep breathing. Maybe pick up the pace just a little bit. Halfway, 20 seconds. Come on.
Seconds.
You got it. 10 seconds. Come on. Woo! Rest. If you want to stay on your mat, you can. If you want to grab water, you can. I'm standing up just to grab a timer and switch timer. Oh my goodness. Whoo! That one got me. Yeah, I have water. Okay, friends. This is what we got. We're doing single leg bridge. So you pick whichever side you want to start with. Doesn't matter. You get to keep your back down here. You can be on whole foot or heel. Hands can be wherever you need them to be. Ooh. You're gonna feel everything we did on Monday and everything we did today. 20-second goes though, not 30. Here we go. Pick a side. We'll alternate. 2, 1. Here we go. Single leg bridging. So you're leading with the hip, driving through the heel. I'm going whole foot down because it's a little less intense in my hamstring. That's super tight and sore. Rest. These are going to be fast. 20-second goes. Switch legs.
Let's go.
Lead with the hip. Drive through the heel. Or the whole foot.
Halfway there.
Keep your core engaged. Don't let your back overarch. Don't let your ribs punch out.
Rest.
Rest. So all you gotta do in between rounds is rest. Here we go.
Let's go.
Now when I put my whole foot on the ground versus just my heel, I have my stationary foot a little closer
Halfway there.
to my glute because it feels more comfortable for me. You adjust your footing
Rest.
depending on what feels best to your body. So if you need it out a little bit more, you can. If you need it closer, you can do that too. Here we go.
Let's go.
And they don't have to be fast. Controlled with breathing. Nice, Andy.
Halfway
Nice,
there.
baby.
Rest.
Rest. Whoo. Switching legs. Here we go.
Let's go. Halfway there.
Focus on breathing, focus on form, focus on squeezing your glute at the top.
Rest.
Rest. Little cool down, finish working them legs. Here we go.
Let's go.
And that core.
Halfway there. Rest.
Woo. Almost there, guys. Here we go.
Let's go.
I think we got one more round after this. And then we call it a day.
Halfway there. Rest.
One more round, each leg. Legs are getting work this week. Here we go.
Last round.
Oh, last round, my bad. We were like right there. I might have done one of my legs twice, but that's okay.
Halfway there. Well done.
Nice job, you guys. Whew. Ooh, I left a nice little sweat angel on my mat today. Nice job, everybody.